Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all.
Alright, next question. Hey man, saw your YouTube video on your gynecomastia surgery. I'm thinking about doing the surgery myself and was just wondering a couple of things. Do you think it's worth it? The cost, but also the pain and recovery. Anything you would have done differently? Cheers. Good question. A question I get a hell of a lot. Was it worth it? You know, I am going to make a separate video on this topic. I'm going to talk about it in depth. I'm going to talk about whether it really was worth it, in my opinion, with all the shit that I went through. But, you know, a quick answer to that, a short answer is yes, of course it's worth it. You know, I've wanted the surgery for so long. Any amount of recovery, unless it never fully healed, then I might regret it. But the fact is that I'm optimistic it will completely heal, and I know it will. It is healed. Basically, it just needs that bruising to go away still. So overall, I don't regret it. It's worth it. It was painful, but it's worth it. So if you're thinking about it, think about the end result. Don't worry about the recovery. It's what will be. Honestly, if you're destined to have a shit recovery, if your body was always going to sort of reject this surgery and have, you know, big bleeds and things like that, it's going to happen. I don't know if there's any real way that you're going to stop that. It seems, unless, you know, you wear that compression garment and you keep your drains in for as long as possible. That's all I would say. Alright, next question is from a guy, Matt Braga. I'm a guy with little family, which basically I think means little immediate family around him. Planning on getting this surgery in the future. How is the post-op care? Is it something that can be handled by yourself? I'm a registered nurse, so I know how to care for wounds and whatnot, but everyday things like getting dressed and whatnot. Did you need help? Also, how long till you could hit the weights again? Very good question. I tried to do everything by myself. I don't know if you watch my vlogs, but I was by myself on the Gold Coast, about 1,500 kilometers away from home, with no help, and I needed it. I needed help, especially in those first couple of days. You know, even just getting around, getting a drink. If you want something to eat, you need your medication. You know, you've left something over there. Getting up and getting around is really hard. You want to stay as still as possible for at least 2 days. But if you are a registered nurse, I mean, that's going to help. So I was changing my wounds and they were not looking good, but I didn't really know if they were bad or good. I sort of just went with it. You would probably have a more educated idea about what's going on, so I think you'll be fine. But if you've got no one to help, then you're gonna have to just do what I did. I mean, you'll get through it. It's not impossible, but it would have been great to have someone to help, I'm not gonna lie.